I'm at a serious crossroad and I need your help immediately. As fast as you could possibly help me, I need you to get through the space portals on the telephones and come to me and help me make this decision. Or you could just leave a comment and let me know what you think when we get down there. Okay, welcome back. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I've missed you. It's been a long week. Let me know how you've been this week. Has it been freaking outstanding or what? Has it been freaking phenomenal? Has it been everything that you've hoped for? Let me know in the comments. And if it hasn't, let me know in the comments, because maybe we could just come up with some ideas. Maybe I can give you a little energy boost or something like that from afar, because I want the best for you. You know what I'm saying, bro? Okay, I'm gonna try to take care of you with some energy. Energetically, we can synergetically help each other, one another from across the earthways, and help cross paths together and come together and use this energy as one, so we can become the most awesome version of ourselves that we're trying to be in the freaking world. Welcome. I hope that you are having a good time. So look, I'm really struggling right now. You guys know I got this freaking bendy mount, okay? And I really just got this because it's like, bro, we could do some awesome things with this. Mount it on the wall. We could mount it back here, but be mindful the first couple times you do it, it'll leave a little ring. So you might need like this little magic eraser or something like that. So you can be like, and do a little racy, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's got this little thing in there that just makes it thing. You got these little nubs on the side so you can like pop it off or something, but it might leave a little ring if you don't have no to clean that thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something to clean that thing. Okay? Anyways, I mostly bought this for like the car or capturing some like, you know, I'm sitting here talking, we could see everything that's going on up in a car kind of vibes, or we could set it up on the wall while I'm doing some coffee shots or something like that, right? So that's what I was thinking. But then I also got to thinking this other thoughts that had going through my brain path, and I'm like, yo, the freaking GoPro Hero Max. Is it a Hero Max? Yeah, it's a Max. Maybe not a Hero, but it's a Max, a GoPro Max, a 360 cam, which I've still not used this to the capacity that I need to. But nonetheless, without the rambalones and the ramblings, okay, we've got this freaking super lightweight, waterproof, awesome freaking camera that happens to have a cool, like it's a cool lens that I can sit here and like I capture a really dope picture and like wide and kind of like really get like a decent little vlog. And it kind of only stretches and warps certain parts of things. So it's got internal mics, so I can't hook up an external like my DJI mic, which I'm not really fond of that. But it's got this little back screen, you know, so I've got a back camera, a front camera, and then it's got like 6 or 7 microphones in here that you can connect. It's like 2 on top, 1 on the back, 1 on the side, 1 on the front, maybe 1 on the bottoms or something like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they're kind of like all over. And like I said, it's really lightweight, so kind of a powerhouse of a device. But when I put it in the car, it kind of vibrates. It kind of vibrates. And it hums a little bit, and it doesn't have the best audio, and I really wasn't a fan of that. So I've been really hesitant to put it on this freaking case, and I just don't know if I want to do that. So I'm kind of trying to think, and I need some advice. Should I set this up and just run it and just capture it and just deal with the poor, you know, audio quality, or should I leave this as kind of like a run and gun setup, have a couple of these so I could capture some different angles, because I would really like to set up like the double view and capture like just some nice B-roll and some fun B-roll and play with this. That's kind of why I've left it there, and I'm getting to where I could throw these in my case. Let me show you what I mean. All right, so I'm starting to build this out, and I bought this little like Battle Tough case. As you can see, I've taken my flag off my little Go pouch. I'm really looking for my spare battery that I have for this thing, for this other Ace Pro 2, but I'm just having a hard time finding it. But my idea was to get this like military style bag. It has some little mollies or whatever that you can get. I'll put the website and everything that I got it from. I'm not affiliated with them at this moment. If I am by the time of this video, I'll let you know. But if not, I'm still gonna drop the information so you can scoop this up if you want. It's got this really fun, like, it kind of smells like a car wash or something like that, like, or like you're going to like a water park or something like that. It kind of gives me those kind of vibes. I'm not sure the zipper that they used on this, but very decent material, a rugged, you know, quality, but still being budget friendly, I would imagine. Let's see what it says here. Shell-based fabric, 100% polyester, coating, polyurethane lining, 100% polyester. Okay. So you've got this sweet little innie doop bopperson right here, and it's got these 3 little pouchies in here. So my idea was, okay, I can throw a camera in here. Now that I have my case on my Ace Pro 2, I can throw my camera in here. So I've got both of my little camis in there. Now I can throw this little mount or whatever that I have, you know, this little freaking crazy mount. It doesn't have a camera, but I'm thinking I would like to have a permanent camera on there. You know, I'm unsure what to do there. And then I've got my Insta360 Go 3S that I can take off and then attach to me like right here or something. I haven't found the best way that I want to do that, but you can capture some really unique and dope shots with this thing. You got a hat clip you can put it to, you know, if I flipped around or whatever. So this little cami right here can technically pop into there if I want it to, and then I have another tripod that goes with it that's really long that does the little invisible thing. Maybe. All right, yeah, so this is the official Insta360, and it doesn't fit in there with it, but it just clips on kind of like that, so I can get a ball pin and then really stretch out, kind of make like, you know, poor man's drone kind of vibes, or like just kind of capture something unique with that. But I don't have one of these cases yet to put on there, and it doesn't fit in there fully anyway, so I don't even think that matters per se. I can just throw this kind of on the bottom. It will fit in there, so it does fit in there completely. And then for this, I'm thinking I might have to order another one of these lens covers or something to just throw it in here, because I don't really like the way that that's vibing, just like solo doloing it in there. But you can see I kind of have like this camera pouch keeping everything protected, so I can just throw it in here and be like, all right, boys, what are we ripping on today? You know, and then I can just take my little camera bag. So that's kind of my thought process there. But yeah, this is a little bit more of like, I need some advice, I need some input, and then also, you know, because I just think that this is such a dope setup too, and sometimes I just want to capture quick without thinking, and thinking about like where my memory cards are at and stuff, because, you know, I got my extra memory card in here that I'm carrying with me. So you just kind of throw that in there, you have it here, and you've got your little camera bag kit. This was my idea. You got your little handle, and now you can be versatile on the move, on the go, and have a dedicated cami bag, which I think is super important. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think that it's important to have a cami bag or something like that. I really need to go on the hunt for these others that I have. And I don't know if I'll end up getting a case whenever this other lens comes in for the EOS M to where I could fit it in here. I think that we still have enough room. This is going to be more for like B-roll cinematic photography and stuff like that. So it will fit in here with another case after we get the lens that we're going to be putting on here. It's like a f2 22 mil, if I'm not mistaken, that we're going to be throwing on here and making that way more easy to carry around. But yeah, man, this is what I'm working with today. This is what I have going on this week and kind of what's in my brain space. Really want to keep the lenses protected, really don't want to be scratching them up. So that's the only downfall to this, but I don't think that there's anything really in here to scratch too much. So should I dedicate the GoPro on here and just take it for what it is and capture interesting, weird shots with this specifically? Or should I invest in another camera, kind of like the final one, to set this up? You know, I also have my Sony ZV-1F that I'm using for a webcam. I don't really like it on the go, if I'm being completely honest. It's kind of bulky. I do have the vlogger set up and everything, and I could hook my DJI mic up to it and take it, and then I could also, you know, use my Indie film cover if I need to, but for now I'm using that as a webcam. I'm not 100% that I want to switch away from that. Maybe if I'm trying to be more mobile, I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to figure some things out, and I could really use some advice and some input. So if you have any, I would really greatly appreciate it, okay? I really would really appreciate what's going on in that little noggin noodle. So if you like what you saw here, let me know. Anything that you did see here that you want, I'll put in the description so you can scoop it up for yourself if you want. As always, there are probably going to be affiliate links if I'm affiliated. If they're not, then they're just for you to get wherever you want, or go get them on the marketplace, or go get them on eBay, or go get them wherever you think is cool and stuff like that. But do be mindful if you're trying to build your credit and you're trying to like do things with your credit, that getting things from the buy here, pay here in like 4 to 6 weeks, or, you know, 8 payments or whatever through like Affirm and Karma and stuff like that, know that that can impact your credit score potentially it can make your length of credit history shorter because, okay, I got my credit up to sitting freaking nice and pretty up high, and then it dropped like 39 points the other day, and I'm like, why? Maybe it's temporarily because I closed one of my accounts paying something off, and it's like, oh, okay, now my credit length history has declined and decreased. So I will be switching over to using my credit card for this building and kind of getting that length going and things of that nature. So if that's something that you're interested in, be mindful of that, okay? And thank you for your time. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope everything in your life is gonna be friggin' awesome, dude. And if it's not, let's make decisions to try and live a better tomorrow. The life that we actually want to be living, because I feel like that's super important to remind each other, bros and brodettes and brosafinas and brochachos, that we need to be uplifting one another and helping each other go into the space vortex continuum time travel compartmentalization zone that we need to be into to capture all of these freaking awesomeness. Take care. I'll see you next week. Until next time, stay beautiful, my friends. Yeah.